AppLab Money has been looking at this exact challenge in Uganda. Here's what we thought about. We know several facts about the market. First, people need credit. However, banks have no way of assessing creditworthiness as the poor have no credit history. As a result, the poor often rely on informal mechanisms. For example, groups of people from their village who save money together in a box, like the green box shown in this picture, and then lend the money out within the group. However, these groups present their own challenges. For example, there are capital constraints. Groups only can lend as much as they have accumulated. Additionally, groups only meet once a week. If someone has an emergency Monday, but the group doesn't meet until Friday, then a group loan comes too late. As a result, many of the poor have developed strong social safety nets of contacts who can help out in emergencies. So we took these insights, the need for credit, the challenge banks have in serving the poor, and the power of social networks, and we developed our own product to address these needs. Zimba. Zimba is a mobile-enabled platform enabling flexible lending and borrowing within social networks that also expands the poor's access to capital. Zimba is a play on Twazimba, the Ugandan word for building something together. Let's see how Zimba works. Users invite friends to join their Zimba group by sending them a text message. They aren't limited by geography, so the first user can be in one village and can invite friends from miles away. When a Zimba member needs a loan, he or she sends a text to the group, and the group decides if they'd like to fund the loan. Everyone decides for themselves how they want to use the Zimba group. For example, some might want to focus on credit, and they'll consistently borrow. Others might prefer to lend money to earn interest. They'd be net investors. In any case, it's their own choice how they use Zimba. But at the end of the day, users are still limited by the amount of capital within the network. However, as a part of Zimba, all this information about their financial behaviors is stored through the mobile system. Suddenly, previously unbankable people have a credit history. Banks can then use this data to determine creditworthiness, which significantly expands the pools of capital available. That's the theory behind Zimba. Let's look at how it might play out to a user in the market. Meet Julius. Julius is a shopkeeper in a village near Soroti. He's from our village entrepreneur and market segment. He's not so interested in savings because he knows he can earn a big return by investing in stock for his shop. However, his local savings group doesn't have the cash he needs. Julius has heard about a new mobile money product called Zimba. He was invited by a fellow shopkeeper. He's noticed that others have asked for credit, but he hasn't tried it yet. He decides to give it a shot. He accesses Zimba and is presented with several predefined options for how he'd like to use the loan. He chooses business to account for the stock he plans to buy. He's prompted to enter the repayment term. After thinking a moment, he decides he should be able to turn the inventory in 2 months. The system confirms his choice before finalizing the transaction. The flat interest rate of 10% per month has been applied, so he can see the full amount he'll be repaying. He chooses yes to proceed. After Julius confirms the request, a message is sent to his network, from Rashid, a farmer in his village, to Gilbert, a cousin in a white-collar job in Kampala. When they check their message, they see a request from Julius with the details and are prompted to take a decision of whether they will invest or not. Rashid has accumulated some capital after his recent harvest and has no good investment opportunities in sight. He believes Julius is a sound businessman, and he decides that he's willing to lend him 50,000 shillings. Anne and Gilbert don't have extra money, and they decide to let this request pass. However, both Julie and Sarah also decide they'll lend to Julius, so he has enough to meet his target. Julius goes to his nearest mobile money agent, withdraws the cash, and buys his inventory. Every 2 weeks, he'll then make mobile payments to Rashid, Anne, and Sarah. If he's late, he's charged a penalty. In the end, Zimba serves 2 types of customers. For example, village entrepreneurs have a new source of credit, and others who are looking to earn a return, like careful investors, have a new investment opportunity. This is Zimba, our product solution to the extreme design challenge of creating mobile financial services products for the poor.